Alright, we're all saved up. We're now going to go to Fred and George's shop.
Junior Major.
Over here.
A bit of a overlapping dialogue right there, but it's okay. Yeah, we're going to go to the shop. We're just going to buy the passwords, as I said like 100 times already. It's been a while since we've been to the shop, so let's go there.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George.
They just become mute. They don't talk to you. Not right now, at least. Unless you want to buy something, then they're talkative. So, there are just some students here still wandering around, just talking to each other. And that's all great. Now, we can buy a whole bunch of things here at the shop, which is great. We're going to buy wizard cards with beans or with pumpkin pasties. So there are 6 of them here that you can buy. You can also buy chocolate frogs. They are 10 beans each, and I never actually had to buy chocolate frogs, like, ever. So yeah, but you can buy them here if you're really in need of some help and you don't know where to find a spare chocolate frog in Hogwarts. That card, I've talked to you about this, I think, way back at the beginning of the series, that we need to collect all the other cards first, and then we can go and get this one for free. And there are also some other things here. We can actually exchange beans for pumpkin pasties. I think the exchange rate is like 30 beans for 1 pumpkin pasty. And same here for cauldron cakes. I could buy a cauldron cake in exchange for 50 beans. So we have a lot of beans, so I could actually just exchange it for a whole bunch of cauldron cakes. That's not what we're going to do though. We're not actually going to exchange beans. I like to keep my beans for now, you know? I like to preserve them. I don't want to exchange them. But here's the thing. We're now going to buy portrait passwords. So let me just walk over there. There are 8 in total that you can buy, and they can only be bought with cauldron cakes. Now I've done the math. You need 139 cauldron cakes in total to buy out all 8 portrait passwords. We don't have 139 cauldron cakes, but we will have enough, I think, to buy 7 out of 8 portrait passwords. So we're gonna have a problem, because I think we're going to deplete and dump all of our cauldron cakes to buy portrait passwords. I'm going to show you how this works. It's actually very simple. You just bump up to a crate.
George, are you sure you want to sell this one?
Suddenly Fred becomes talkative, and here it says a portrait password, and this password opens a secret area behind a particular portrait. So this one costs only 10 cauldron cakes, so let's go ahead and buy this.
I'll buy that.
You just quickly saw on screen that now it says I have 110 cauldron cakes left, I think. I think that's what it says. I'm not actually too sure.
Just got this password. Not sure what's behind the portrait though.
But anyways, let's continue. Now you will see the cost increases. This one costs 12 cauldron cakes. We have plenty. Let's go ahead and buy this one.
Great, it's a deal.
So now it says 100. Maybe I have 100 left. Could be. And we just rinse and repeat this process.
A bit of a mystery, this one, but I'm sure it's worth twice the price.
Alright, so again, this one costs 12.
Sounds good. I'll buy it.
Alrighty. And of course, yeah, they all respawn, so now we're gonna buy the next one.
We're not supposed to be selling this one. Gets you into a very secret area.
The cost has now increased to 15.
Sounds good. I'll buy it.
I'm just noticing here that the math doesn't make any sense, I think, because now it says I have 76. I think it's just that the number is actually going down, but you can't really see to what number it goes down to, but that's okay.
A bit of a mystery, this one, but I'm sure it's worth twice the price.
Again, this one costs 15.
Sounds good. I'll buy it.
We just saw a glimpse. It's at 61 now.
Never been tested, this password. But you look like a man who's not afraid to take risks, Harry.
And now suddenly the price has increased again to 20.
I'll buy that.
So yeah, now what you will see here is that the portrait passwords do not respawn anymore, because we already have 6 out of 8. There are 2 left, so let's go ahead and buy this one.
Never been tested, this password. But you look like a man who's not afraid to take risks, Harry.
And this one costs 25.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So we just saw a glimpse, it said 26, but again, don't trust that number. Now what happens if I want to try and buy the last one?
Sorry, Harry. You don't have enough cauldron cakes to buy that.
I cannot afford this item right now. I need 30 cauldron cakes. So that's a shame. That's a real shame. I got 7 out of 8. We didn't have enough cauldron cakes to buy the last one. In fact, I think I'm completely depleted of all my cauldron cakes. So again, like I said, what we could do, if, let's say, you needed 30 cauldron cakes, with the exchange rate given, I would need to sacrifice 1,500 beans. And that's just way too many beans, man. No, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it. But that's okay. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna be able to buy the last one without sacrificing our beans. We don't need to do that.
Fortuna Major.
Because what we are going to do now is just, we're going to go and explore all the areas behind the portraits, and we're going to do this in the similar way like we did with the Hogwarts interiors. We're going to go all the way to the ground floor, and actually we're going to go to the dungeons this time, and then we're going to work our way back up.
Starshine.
Because you will find out that there are actually lots, and I mean lots, of cauldron cakes to be found behind all of these portraits, behind all of those secret areas. So yeah, we're actually gonna go to the dungeons right now. So again, just from the last time we went to explore the Hogwarts interiors, you know, this area is still illuminated, but we're gonna go to the dungeons now. So yeah, let's go. So we are now in the dungeons for the first time, I think. I think so, yes. There are some people you can talk to. There's one over here, and there's actually nothing in this area.
Harry, come over here.
Except for this guy. And there's also a guy just around the corner over there.
Harry, come over here.
And they are both traders. They both have the exact same function. They want to trade stuff with you, but we're not going to do that right now. I see a treasure chest
Harry,
over there.
over here.
Don't interrupt me, please. But of course, the only thing that we are interested in are these 2 portraits. So we're gonna go and do this one first. So it's just very simple. You walk up to a portrait, and if you have the password, Harry will say that password.
Vesuve.
And then this area will actually open up. So let's go ahead and save. Alright, we're all saved. I see a wizard card already over there. You will find out that each of these areas behind a portrait has a wizard card to collect. And they are all beast cards. So that's good, because that means that we can potentially collect 8 more cards if we had all of the passwords. We have 7 of them, so we could collect 7 wizard cards. So that's pretty good news. Now each of these areas behind a portrait, they are not complex. Most of them don't even have secrets. I think there's only one that has a secret officially. The game recognizes that there is a secret somewhere to be found. And I should also add to that some areas behind a portrait are still part of the same map. Like this one, I didn't have to go to a loading screen to load a new map. But some areas behind a portrait are in separate maps. So then the game will actually load up a new portion of the game, a new map. And then in that map, you know, for one of those areas there will be a secret. You'll find out. all that you really need to remember is that most of the chests and things that you can cast the pulsar on and so forth to collect beans and pumpkin pasties and cauldron cakes and all of those goodies, yeah, it's quite generous. You will get a lot of beans, a lot of pumpkin pasties, and most importantly, a lot of cauldron cakes. Because I will show you the problem right now. This one just gives you pumpkin pasties. So good. The problem is the following. This one will give you a cauldron cake. I only have 2 right now. So I started with 1 after buying all of the passwords. And our target is 30. So we need to get 30 cauldron cakes. It's a little bit of a challenge. I'm sure that we can do this. First off, let's go ahead and collect this wizard card. So that's wizard card number 41 of our total collection. And what's this? Pixies. Again, I thought I got rid of all of you. I was wrong. More pixies. Oh, and then as you can see, the moment that you have cleared all of the pixies away, you will see that there are more cauldron cakes to collect and more pumpkin pasties. Now, how do I get them? Easy. We just repeat the same process that we did. So we're going to align our jumps with Spongify. And just repeat this process. It's quite simple. And then the last one, very important to line up. I love that sound. So yeah, that was pretty neat actually. We're back to 6 cauldron cakes. We have a wizard card. Pretty good process. And yeah, sometimes Ron and Hermione will follow you in the area, sometimes they just won't. So here they just won't. Alright, so that was the first portrait. Let's go to the second portrait.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Yeah, because that guy seems like he's having quite of a nasty... he had to sneeze, it looks like, so yeah.
Gesundheit.
For those who don't know, Gesundheit means bless you. It's the German variant. Oh, the camera was glitching up a bit, but I'm guessing you all know what's about to happen.
Gnome.
This area was an area we could actually go through. This wall, I mean. Oh, there's a bit of sound glitch going on there. I do apologize. But it's all good. Alright, so what's this? Fire crab. Again, leave it up to Hogwarts to just let fire crabs be just so closely near students and all of that. Yeah, it's behind the portrait, and okay, I don't know if fire crabs can jump from here to this platform, but still. Whoa, still not dead. Still creepy. Harry is also in that stance where he's like, I know there's danger up ahead. And you're totally right, Harry. How did you know? Oh. Let's go ahead. Put you in the box. Put you in the pit. And then more platforms will appear. Get in there. Yeah, it can be a bit tricky because they're a little bit bouncy, so it might take a couple of tries before they're in the pit. And that's that, really. Oh, miscast. Some more more beans. I really do wonder, are we going to hit 5,000 beans? I'm just asking that question because it could be quite legitimate that we're going to get 5,000 beans. Anyways, most important is this chest, because that one will give you another wizard card. Number 42. Pretty neat. And of course, something else that's quite interesting, more cauldron cakes. You were silent, that's nice. So yeah, that was really it for the dungeons. Quite short actually. We're not going to return to the dungeons. So have a good
Harry,
look.
come over here.
Have a good look while you can, because this will be it. I do wonder, is this the room towards the classroom of Professor Snape? We will never know. You will also never know what's behind that door. I'm sorry, but there's nothing. So we're going to go back to Hogwarts, and then we're going to explore the rest of the areas behind the portraits. Alright, we are back, and now we're just going to have to go through some of the floors, because on the ground floor there's nothing else to explore. So let's go ahead and take the shortcut.
Mortal Dread.
Well, that's a very pleasant name for a passphrase. We're going to go to the first floor. Again, we're going to take the shortcut.
Haddon.
Alright, we're on the first floor. See that things are going quite quickly. And here we already have the third portrait.
Dirigible.
And this one will lead you to a new area, to a new map. So I'll see you once the game has loaded that new map. So everyone has followed. Good, good, good.
Gnome.
Again, you know, the puzzles are so easy. But there is a little cheeky thing that happens in this area. So first, what we need to do is cast Major Destruction. All of these need to be disintegrated. All of them. 2 more to go. And this one as well. So what happens is that, okay, this area opens up, so you're thinking, great, I'm gonna go this way. But actually, you shouldn't do that. You should actually look behind you. Oh, yes. Now this here is heaven. It has to be. That's a lot of cauldron cakes. And then when we open up this chest, you will also have yet another wizard card. So that's card number 43. We're making some very good progress. Almost 4,500 beans. And look at that. Once you come back here, this will be prepared for you. So that's really neat. 400 pumpkin pasties. I'm just saying it, 400. We're really breaking some boundaries here. So yeah, that was it for this area. We're actually going to go and return back to the Hogwarts interior, so I'll see you there. Alright, we are back. Everything is going smooth thus far. We're going to go up to the second floor. And on the second floor, I just have to go and look for it. There it is. This is portrait number 4. So let's go. Again, this will lead you, I think, to a new map, so I'll see you there. Indeed, this is a new map. This time, Harry is alone, so Ron and Hermione are not following you, which is a little bit creepy. So first we're going to start off by just getting all of the beans, all of the collectibles. 4,500 beans passed, so we're really getting a good collection of our beans right now. So let's go. Come here. Oh, I already see some fire crabs. And there's a gate, so now I'm trapped. And imps. Bloody imps. go. These will not be the last imps you will see. Not yet. There's still more to deal with. But first, let's open the treasure chests.
Alahamora.
A nice generous amount of beans and pumpkin pasties.
Alahamora.
And this one, even more pumpkin pasties. So yeah, it's really getting insane.
SpongeBob.
So now let's plunge into the area with the fire crabs.
With the Sempra. 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 With the Sempra.
There we go. It should be fine.
With the Sempra.
Some nice triumphant music. A chocolate frog.
SpongeBob.
And with this, we will also gain access to wizard card number 44. And again, cauldron cakes, very lovely. We're almost got 30, so that's good. Nothing else to it. Let's head back. Alrighty, so that was the fourth portrait. So let's go ahead and save up, actually. So all saved up. I just want to be a little bit on the safe side, make sure that, you know, if the game crashes at some point, that I don't lose a lot of progress. So let's go up to the 4th floor, not the 3rd floor. That one has nothing interesting more in it. It's the 4th floor I need to be.
Hey, Harry, over here.
I appreciate the fact that you want to talk to me and do stuff, but no, we're gonna go and enter this area behind
Hey,
the
Harry,
portraits.
over here.
Shut it, will you?
Bibble.
Oh, it didn't open.
Bibble.
That can actually happen sometimes.
Oi, Harry, over here.
Shut up. This can actually happen sometimes, especially when you're running some other configurations to play the game. Portraits and areas where you need to put in the password, such as with the fat lady, where you have to say Fortuna Major, or when you want to use the shortcuts, sometimes they don't work, they don't move. So this was actually quite interesting to have it recorded, because normally things were going pretty smoothly. But yeah, sometimes the trigger doesn't happen, or, you know, or at least the trigger will happen that Harry will say the password, but then nothing happens with the portrait. So this can happen, and this can happen all the time if you're running some sort of a configuration, a different configuration of the game. So yeah, if you have this problem, there are more people out there who had the same problem, so don't worry. There are ways to fix this. Look at this though, look at this! So now we already have 30 cauldron cakes. So we have actually completed our mission of getting more than enough cauldron cakes. And also this one just spits out a whole bunch of pumpkin pasties and a wizard card. So that's wizard card number 45. Let's go ahead and collect everything else that there is to collect. And there we go. And then there's also this spongified tile. Look at this, even more stuff. I mean, this is insane, you know. So yeah, this was a very good and quick area to raid. So yeah. Anyways, that was I think this was portrait number 5. So we're going quite well. We're advancing. Now we have to go to the 5th floor. And the 5th floor has a portrait which is a little bit special, because this one will again load up a new area, a new map, and that map will have a secret in it. So let's go and do this.
Tummy button.
Again, you're alone. And more and more imps. More of them. You are just standing over there. Ooh, that's dangerous. There we go. Come on. I don't know where what you were doing, standing on that table. Come on, just throw another one at me. Oh, oof. Barely dodged that one. And just 1v1. Again, triumphant music. We have defeated the imps. So now let's raid the place. Again, that cauldron will tip over twice. 4,600. Will we make it to 5,000? Well, perhaps, because these things here, they give a lot of goodies. Starting with these banners. These banners give you quite a lot of goodies. And it's a bit of a shame. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but it does happen. That bean will now always be stuck up there. There's no way to actually grab it. Well, there is, but then you would have to cheat. You know, if you cheat, then you can actually float around, and I don't want to do that. No, I want to cast at the banner. So I just want to do this first. Make sure I get everything else there is to get in here. And that banner will roll up. So now it's time for the armor sets. And you will see I am making a mess of this area. But that's okay. So yeah, I think that's all depleted. That's still not depleted. So again, give us some more beans. So yeah, that's it now. Let's clear it all up. Let's vacuum the place. Alright, so yeah, still unfortunate of that one little bean up there. I mean, I could try to do for some sort of a weird parkour jump, but no, it's just not gonna happen. Anyways, this area, as small as it is, has a secret. It's quite obvious. But yes, you will have to do this. And you will see that the game indicates that, well, this was a secret, so okay, you got 1 out of 1 secret in this area. But of course, the reason why this is perhaps called a secret is because, well, it's easy perhaps to miss this. Because in this chest, you will have a whole bunch of cauldron cakes and the next wizard card. So that's card number 46. That's all great. So now we're going to go up to the 7th portrait area, which is on the 7th floor. Alright, so 7th floor it is. So we can actually take this staircase. You know, I just wanted to do that once in the walkthrough series because I've never actually used those staircases, you know. But I just wanted to do it, just for fun and giggles. Alright, so top floor, 7th floor.
Hey, Harry!
Nope, don't want to talk to you. I want to go into this area.
Polyglot.
So again, all 3 of us in here. Get that little cauldron cake. But it was a trap. Whole bunch of pixies. So consider this wave 6. Pixie infestation. We took some damage. Ron took a lot of damage. I don't know what happened there. Some beans. Good. Let's go ahead and do some sponge fire. Let's align ourselves for the jump. Alright. Hit that switch. A new path will reveal, but it's not towards that chest. 3 chocolate frogs. They're generous. I see 1 is just enough to heal all of the damage. It's insane. Now this chest has to be one of my favorite chests, I think. If it will open, of course. There we go. Let's see what's in it. Whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of goodies. I love it. Alright. And now... Oh! Books. It's a book infestation now. Again, more triumphant music, and this time beans will appear and they will lead you towards that chest. Now you may open that chest. So let's try and do this. And inside this chest will be... The anticipation is killing me. Again, a whole bunch of stuff. And another wizard card. So yeah, that is wizard card number 47. Let's clear the place. And yeah, that was actually it regarding those 7 areas. So now we have more than enough cauldron cakes to buy the last passwords. So let's go ahead back to Fred and George's shop. Alright, so let's go to the shop.
Hey, Harry! Tuna Major.
Yep, back to the shop it is. And let's go greet Fred and George again.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George.
They're still mute. No one in the shop right now. Alright. And now we're gonna go ahead and buy that last password.
Just got this password. Not sure what's behind the portrait though.
Alrighty, let's buy it.
I'll buy that.
So you see, now we have more than enough cauldron cakes left. But we cannot really do anything with those cauldron cakes anymore. So just keep that in mind. Keep in mind that cauldron cakes, right now, at this stage of the game, are worthless. All this time I was so excited to get cauldron cakes, and now I'm just thinking they're worthless. They really are worthless at this stage.
The Tuna Major.
You will see. You will see. So the last portrait is actually on the 6th floor. That was that one floor that just was so small and it only had this portrait in it. So yeah, let's go ahead and now and do this area.
Snafflejack.
So it's just Harry. Ron and Hermione did not follow.
Alahamora.
A secret bookcase. Of course, of course, of course. The classic. The classic.
The Pozo.
So this one has a whole bunch of Spongify tiles. And of course some more things. Some nice collectibles from the armor sets. Almost 500 pumpkin pasties.
Alahamora.
I've said it before, but that's just insane. Alright.
The Pozo.
Yet another armor set. And again, we're getting more pumpkin pasties. That's 500 right now. And also 4,800 beans.
SpongeBob.
Insane. Going to this area.
The Pozo.
Again, an armor set. Lovely, lovely, lovely. No, they're worthless. I told you they were worthless. Cauldron cakes. Why do I need more cauldron cakes? I just bought all of the passwords. And this is also the last password that you can buy. You need to buy them in a particular order. So it's strange why the game is still giving out cauldron cakes. You cannot do anything else with them right now, like I said. Now this area you actually need to look up. The armor sets are above you.
The Pozo.
And they drop a whole bunch of stuff. Most of it's worthless though. No, but I mean, you know, like I said, you know, at this stage of the game, cauldron cakes, they're not interesting.
SpongeBob.
Again, of course, if you've missed that armor set, then you can actually gain quick access to it this way. And again, here,
The Pozo.
let's just hit them all at once.
The Pozo. The Pozo.
There we go. We'll stand back. And just look at this. Look at this. It's complete madness, really. Almost 4,900 beans in total. Also, what was it, like 74 cauldron cakes? 74? Again, so many cauldron cakes. So now we are in this area, and in here should be the last wizard card of the day. And it's true. But so many books. So many books. And it's just me. I have no backup. But we have survived this encounter as well, and now we are rewarded with, of course, beans, pumpkin pasties, but also this wizard card. Wizard card number 48. That's good. That's the good number. And, oh, unfortunately, just unfortunately, we are not hitting 5,000 beans. We are hitting 4,992, but not 5,000. That's really a shame. Damn. That's okay. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Let's go back to the Hogwarts interior.